So here's an example we're going to do to add two numbers together just to see how variables work. So we'll start out just declaring a variable a, and we'll go ahead and set that equal to 2, and we'll create one called b and set that equal to 3. Then we're going to need another variable because we're going to add the two together, so we'll just go ahead and call that c, and we'll set that equal to be a plus the variable b. Okay, and so that should let the computer add those two things together. So we just need to print the output to the screen. So we'll go ahead and do a print statement and print C. So let's run that and see what we get. And it kind of unceremoniously gives us a 5 down here, which is in fact 2 plus 3. We could clean up this output a little bit better and put in something like the sum of, and then comma, we'll do the variable a plus comma the variable b equals c. And so there's a couple of ways we could do this, but notice we're going back and forth between literal strings and the variable and just separating those with commas. That's the way we'll do it for now. And so we can run that and get down here the sum of 2 plus 3 is 5. So just to kind of show what's going on behind the scenes, we're going to use the debugger. And so I'm going to set a breakpoint here. You don't have to know that yet. I just wanted to use that to start debugging. And we'll use the Python debugger. And what it's going to do is stop at that point. And what I want to do is look over here in the debugger to show the different variables as they appear in memory. And so we can either click on this to step, or we can just hit F11. Let's go ahead and step. So then this line of code has run. So we've declared a and set it equal to 2. So notice here we got a in memory, the name of the variable, and then the value is 2. And then we'll run the next line, so next step, and so now we have b in memory with the value of 3, and then we'll have c, and it's going to go ahead and calculate it. So a plus b, so it actually looks up when it sees this a, it looks up in memory and says, hey, what is that? 2, b is 3, adds those together and assigns that to this new variable c. And then same thing when we do this print statement, it's going to look up each of these values from RAM by the variable name. And so we'll run that last step, and so we see the result there. But I just wanted to show the debugger at this point to kind of give you an idea of what's happening in RAM. Let's change up one more thing just to make this interesting. We'll change it to get inputs. So we'll do the integer of an input and just tell the user enter another number, and then same thing for a, we'll get an input here and enter a number. Fix that. Okay, get input, not input. So enter a number and then enter another number. Let's go ahead and make it slightly better looking. So enter a number, enter another number. So then we'll go ahead, instead of running it here, we'll go ahead and do the debug. So you could hit F5, but just so you see what I'm doing, start debugging. And then as we step through this, we can see it's going to prompt us for an input down here. Let's go ahead and put in, I don't know, 5. I'll hit enter, and notice now it takes our input and it puts that into the variable. Okay, so then we'll do the next step. So it's prompting us for b, let's say 3. We'll hit enter there to do the input, and it put b and initialize that to 3. And then we'll do one more step, and we see it did 8, and then only one more step left in the program. That would do the output down here at the bottom. So just to give you an idea of what variables are doing in RAM.